Hi, just finishing cutting up my last piece for my new bird box that I'm building. My name is David Sturman. I've been working with wood for nearly 20 years now. I've done quite a bit of research on bird boxes, and I've built quite a few of them. I'm here to tell you today about how fun a bird box can be to build and can be very useful to you and your family around the house. One of the things, bird boxes help protect nesting birds from snakes and cats and such. They also, a lot of birds eat insects, quite a bit actually. In fact, in the Missouri Conservation website, they say some insect-eating birds can eat up to 1,000 insects in an afternoon, which is quite a few, especially if you have a lot of birds. So in building a birdhouse, you need to decide on what kind of birdhouse you want to build. Today I've decided to build a bluebird box. For one reason, it's an easy box to build, and I like to have bluebirds around. So one of the things you can do is also go to the Missouri Conservation site, which you can find if you just Google Missouri Conservation and how to build a bluebird house. And in there you'll find a nice description with easy to follow directions and pictures, which I really like to have pictures when I do. And on this you can, it'll tell you the tools you need and how you can take and put one whole bird box on one 1x6 piece of wood. So in there, some of the tools that you'll need is a hammer, pencil, Phillips screwdriver, tape measure, a square, which you can get at any hardware store for a couple of dollars. They're not very expensive. Also, you'll need a drill and a paddle bit is what they call these. And the paddle bit will be determined by the type of bird that you're deciding to build a box for. In this case, we're doing a bluebird, so it says that you need a 1.5-inch paddle bit, which is what I have here. Okay, when you get to the actual building, you'll take the instructions and it'll tell you to draw out on the board all of your measurements using your square and your pencil, and make these lines pretty easily seen. And then using a saw like this one, or you don't need to have a big saw like this, you can use just a regular saw. And you'll add a little bit of exercise involved. But with this, it makes short work of it, and the first thing you would like to do is cut off your excess. That makes the board smaller and easier to use, maneuver around. So once you've got all your pieces built, or cut, first piece you want to grab is your front piece. On the front piece, we need to put an entrance in so the birds can get in there, of course. So you'll just take your drill bit, drill down all the way until your bit is peeking out the other side. Once you see it peeking out the other side, flip your board over and then drill the rest of it out from the other side. This helps prevent a lot of chipping and splintering of the outside of your board. Once you've got your board drilled with the entrance in it, take your two side pieces, line them up with the bottom. Be sure to line it up with the bottom, because the top, if you'll notice, looks like it was cut wrong, but it's not. You actually want a little bit of openness on the top, which helps provide for ventilation. So you line those up, and you nail those down, and then you want to grab your bottom piece. On your bottom piece, one of the things that you need to do is cut the corners off. When you cut the corners off, that helps provide drainage in your birdhouse. Also, the other thing you want to do when you put it in the bottom, you want to recess it about 1/4 inch, which helps when it rains, the rain will drop off of the bird box instead of pooling on the bottom of your house, which will cause your bottom to rot out. And once you get it all nailed together, it should look a little something like this, with a little recess on the inside nice hole in the front. You'll want to grab your bottom piece, and on your bottom piece, you'll want to draw a line that's 2.5 inches down from the top. Take your birdhouse, line it up with those lines, then flip it over and nail it down also. Once you've got that accomplished, you want to take this smaller piece and your top. You put your top on, just like that. You take this piece and you'll want to nail that down right there. And that will provide an easy opening so you're able to look in to see if there's any birds nesting in there or if you need to clean it out. It's always helpful to clean it out. And once you have that nailed down, the last thing you need to do is get you a little screw, and in the center of your top piece, and if measured to the center of your front piece, and just have it screwed, and screw that right in, and that will hold your top on. And then you have a bluebird house. Simple as that. I hope this information is found useful to you. The good things that you can do with the birdhouse, like attracting birds and having the birds eat insects. And if you do build bird houses, the birds will thank you, because besides having fun watching them, they're also eating insects. So this is David Sturman signing off. Happy bird watching. Thank you.